Left-wing media created the three greatest injustices in American political history. In American history, the media's terrifying brainwashing campaigns have fundamentally altered history and produced three major injustices. The first injustice was the so-called Watergate scandal. At the time, President Nixon enjoyed overwhelming national popularity and the highest approval ratings, making him virtually unbeatable by the Democratic Party. He went on to secure a landslide re-election victory. Yet, shockingly, the most despicable, shameless, and damaging left-wing media outlet, the Washington Post, launched its attack. The far-left Washington Post reporter Bob Woodward learned that several Nixon aides had broken into the Democratic National Committee headquarters during the campaign, attempting to photograph documents and install wiretaps, only to be caught by security. Nixon, already poised for a decisive victory, had no need for such actions. Moreover, the act itself, snapping photos or overhearing trivial conversations, was inconsequential. Initially, even Nixon dismissed it as minor, but Woodward saw it as a scandal to exploit. He sensationalized the story, publishing relentless reports that dominated national and global headlines, framing it as a Nixon-led Republican conspiracy. Nixon's only mistake was failing to distance himself from his aides after the incident, and instead attempting to cover it up. The far-left media, now rabid, doubled down, fabricating narratives, stoking public outrage, and convincing Americans that Nixon had masterminded a plot to steal the presidency, branding him a national traitor. Under nationwide condemnation, congressional vilification, Supreme Court pressure, and betrayal by Republican leaders, Nixon tearfully resigned in disgrace. As a Republican leader later declared at his funeral, "This was a historical tragedy," a tragedy engineered by demonic media forces. Nixon's sole error was protecting his subordinates. He violated no U.S. laws, let alone the Constitution. Yet, under the left-wing media's frenzied assault, history's greatest presidential injustice took shape, forcing America's first presidential resignation. Compare this to Clinton's Zippergate, where he committed adultery in the Oval Office and lied to Congress and the nation. Yet the left-wing media downplayed it, even defending him. Or Hillary Clinton's Emailgate, whose severity and harm to America far exceeded Watergate, yet the left-wing media shielded her. Most egregiously, despite ironclad evidence of the Biden family's corruption, Democrats and left-wing media have buried the story, whitewashing it at every turn. The left-wing media's malice and shamelessness are laid bare. The second injustice was the Trump-Russia collusion hoax. Starting in 2016, Democrats, led by Hillary Clinton, the FBI, and Congressman Adam Schiff, accused Trump of winning the election through collusion with Russia, claiming Russian intelligence helped him defeat Clinton. Every left-wing media outlet in America then spent 6 years bombarding Trump with smears. Networks like CNN, ABC, and CBS swarmed like bloodthirsty mad dogs, far surpassing even Woodward's Watergate frenzy, determined to destroy Trump utterly. This media-driven campaign of defamation, lies, and fake news reached grotesque heights. Daily reports alleged Trump was a Russian asset, a traitor installed by Putin. For 6 years, 51,840 hours, dozens, even hundreds, of far-left outlets relentlessly smeared Trump. Countless Americans were brainwashed. Dock workers, Wall Street elites, teachers, and street vendors alike came to believe Trump stole the presidency with Putin's help. Branded a national traitor, Trump endured 4 years, 1,420 days, of ceaseless vilification. Only special counsel John Durham's report later exposed the hoax, clearing Trump of all charges. Yet, not a single left-wing outlet apologized or retracted their lies. This historical injustice remains unrectified. The third injustice is the Elon Musk smear campaign. Left-wing media claim Musk aims to steal Americans' personal data, gut Medicare, Medicaid, and slash social welfare. These are outright lies. Musk seeks only to eliminate government waste and corruption, redirecting resources to expand benefits for the poor. The media ignores this, instead brainwashing the public into fearing Musk will steal their data. Why would a billionaire worth hundreds of billions risk his reputation to steal a dishwasher's personal information? To sell their address or phone number? When anti-Musk protesters are asked why they oppose him, they stammer, admitting they just feel he's a bad rich guy. A mindless hatred implanted by media propaganda. The media's power is terrifying. As nearly all U.S. media leans far left, their nonstop lies and character assassinations against Republicans, Trump, and Musk brainwash the public into blind hatred. If the media hates Trump, Americans hate Trump. If the